Hey everyone, it's VJ. Have you ever wondered how to make great pizzas at home? Well, stay tuned because today I'm going to show you my own personal recipe for making great gourmet-style, homemade, thin crust pizzas. You're not going to want to miss this episode. Making pizza dough can be kind of messy. The first thing you want to do is remove your watch and any jewelry. Next, you want to wash your hands real thoroughly, making sure to scrub all the way up to your wrists. Rinse off, and then dry. We begin our dough by squeezing 1 tablespoon of honey into a large mixing bowl. Then add 1 cup of warm water and 1 packet of yeast. The honey helps to activate the yeast. In about 5 minutes, you'll find the yeast begins to bubble, meaning that it's active. Into our yeast mixture, we're going to sift in 3½ cups of flour. And here's the last ½ cup going in there. Next, we're going to season our dough. The first thing that we're going to add to it is garlic. Now a couple dashes of salt, some fresh cracked pepper, and my favorite, 2 big pinches of crushed red pepper. And finally, just a little oil to help the dough come together. Now, using just your bare hands, begin to mix the ingredients together. It'll be real sticky at first, but after a couple minutes, it'll form into a nice dough. If your dough feels too dry, you could add just a little splash of water to help loosen it up and bring it together better. After working it for about 5 minutes, you should have a nice pile of dough that's no longer sticking. Now we're going to begin kneading. It might be helpful at this point to move your dough from your mixing bowl to a flat surface. A good rule of thumb is to knead for 2 minutes per cup of flour. We use 3½ cups, so we're going to knead for 7 minutes. After kneading, your ball of dough should be smooth and easy to handle. Take a knife and cut it in half. Smooth out each of the balls of dough and try to make them about the same size. I'm going to cut each ball of dough into thirds, leaving me with 6 balls of dough. Shape each ball of dough with your hands, smooth them out, and try to get them approximately the same size. Then we're going to use olive oil to grease up each ball of dough so that they don't stick to each other when they're rising. Take some olive oil in the palm of your hand and rub it onto each ball of dough. You can place all of the dough balls back into the mixing bowl so that they can rise. Cover them with the towel and let them sit for about an hour. While my dough is rising, it's a good time to work on topping. I'm going to start off with some bell pepper. Next, I'll cut up some fresh chunks of tomato. And some onion for some kick. And some broccoli that's been blanched in hot water for about 30 seconds. My Hawaiian pizza is going to need some pineapple. I'm going to slice up some leftover meatballs. The great thing about pizza is that you could use all kinds of leftovers and make some great pizza with it. Some crispy bacon. It's probably my favorite ingredient on a pizza. Next, we have some leftover spicy chicken. Our dough should be about halfway done now, giving us just enough time to finish the rest of our toppings. Next we have some garlic. Garlic goes great on anything, especially pizza. Just a couple leaves of spinach for my veggie pizza. And last but not least, we have some scallion for garnish. Oh wait, I almost forgot. We need cheese. Preheating the oven now to about 325. After 50 minutes, our dough looks pretty good. I'm going to punch it down and leave it for another 10 minutes. Okay, I think we're ready to start working out our dough. Grab a piece of foil, put a little drop of olive oil on it, spread that olive oil all on the surface of the foil, and just grab one of those balls of dough. We'll start working it right now. Okay, so we do this with just our bare hands, using our fingers and our fingertips, working the dough from the center outwards until, with patience, it becomes about 12 or 14 inches in diameter. It's really not that hard, it just takes a lot of patience. Well, I think we're done, and we're going to bake this for about 5 minutes just to give it some crisp before we dress a pizza on it. So that's going to go in the oven, just right on the foil, and we'll get it in 5 minutes. And our pizza crust is ready. We're going to just take it, flip it onto a metal tray. Comes right off the foil. And we're ready to make this pizza. So the pizza that I'm working on today is going to be a Hawaiian barbecue pizza. And the way we're going to start this is with some sauce. We've got some tomato sauce mixed with some teriyaki sauce and some pineapple juice. We're going to take about 3 or 4 spoons and spread it nice and even on the pizza dough. Okay, just get the rest of that sauce and just spread it in circular motion all around the pizza dough. And you could go all the way to the edge. Don't worry about leaving a crust to handle the pizza. Go all the way to the edge. Next, we're going to do the cheese. Just like the sauce, you don't need to go crazy with the cheese. Just nice, consistent, even layer of cheese. The first ingredient that we're going to begin with now is, since this is a Hawaiian pizza, we're going to put some fresh pineapple. Just go all around the pizza. Then I'm going to add some of that spicy chicken on there. Okay, that's it for the chicken. Then we're going to take some meatball and put that on there as well. And after that, we're going to put some of that crispy bacon on there. Well, we probably should put some vegetables on there. So I like fresh tomatoes, so we're going to throw that on there. And how about some green pepper for some color? Maybe just a little bit of onion, just a couple sprigs there to give it some kick. And I'm going to sprinkle some of that fresh garlic on there. Okay, and after the garlic, I think I'm just going to throw a little bit of that scallion on there too. And finally, I'm going to throw just a little bit more cheese on there, just to hold all the ingredients together. And there you have it. That's our Hawaiian pizza. And that pizza is going to go into a hot oven for about 10 minutes. And our pizza's done in 10 minutes. Alright, well, it's been fun. Just gonna cut up this pizza and serve. Thanks for watching, everyone.